What's up? Today I'm going to show you how to defeat the Amygdala boss in the Defiled Chalice dungeon. As you know, this dungeon cuts your health in half, so it's much easier to get killed with only one shot from these bosses and enemies in these dungeons. So this is my guide showing you some strategies on how to easily and safely kill Amygdala. So the main thing with this boss, it's not an especially hard one. Actually, it's quite easy once you just figure it out. But you want to keep your distance. As you can see there, I tried to go in, waited for her to do her slam attack with both hands. She exposes her head, puts her head close to the ground, and you can just, well, hit her head, and it will do quite a lot of damage. The first time I did it, I tried to hit her twice. That took a bit more time than I was able to, so she managed to hit me, and well, she took a good chunk of my health. Not close to one-shotting, but still took a good portion of my health. So the thing is, you just want to stay back, keep your distance, observe. She will from time to time make that jump. Once that happens, just keep running towards her. No big deal, just running straight forward, and I think you will probably never get hit, at least very seldom. As you can see, just run straight towards her leg. She doesn't hit me. Yeah, and of course, if you just keep on running, sometimes, well, most often I think she will make a second jump. So if you just keep on running until you get to the other side of the arena, then that second jump will not hit you. She will just land in the center of the arena, and you can turn around and wait for her to do her slam attack. Again, slam attack, go in, hit. Yeah, of course, it definitely is an advantage to not be slow. As soon as she has made her attack, run in and go for that overhead attack. I know you could hit her with just basically forward thrust. It does a little bit more damage, at least with my Ludwig's blade, but it's harder to get the timing right. So I prefer a long-ranged weapon, and that overhead slash just basically gives me that half a second extra to make sure I don't get hit by her forward slash, range slash, and get my timing right and go in and take that attack. Yeah, and again I waited too long, and this is where she almost killed me. So you need to, as soon as you have hit her head, just make sure you back out of there and don't enable her to do her attacks. And basically you don't want to stand in front of her. And now head back. And she also, well, this is the second phase, so my timing is a bit off, and she has switched her slashes up just a little bit, so it's a bit harder to get it right, but just take a few tries to get the timing right and adjust her new strategies. Also, I did not mention that laser attack, but I think that the laser itself will not harm you, so you only need to worry about the explosion on the ground afterwards. So what she brings out her laser, just side step or side dodge, and you will be fine. It's really easy. Again, I don't think, no, this is not her. I think we need to get her health down a bit more before she gets to her last phase. So still almost half health, and basically the same strategy. Stay back, don't get hit by the long-ranged slam with both hands. When she does it, run in, one, hit her head, quickly retreat, rinse and repeat. For some reason I had some difficulties with this. Oh yeah, and there she hit me with that laser, and as you clearly can see, I did not lose any health, so you do not need to worry about an initial laser. It's just explosions from the ground that you need to worry about. And as I said, I was initially having some troubles with the boss, and that was because I think I had the wrong strategy. I went in close and tried to stay behind her and hit her legs and tail, but with all those long arms she was able to oh yeah, by the way, this is a new laser attack, but the same as before. Just keep side dodging and you will be fine. It's really easy. But going back to my initial run at her, I was trying to stay at the back, just attacking her legs and tail, but her long arms would have the reach. She would either stomp me or she would reach back and hit me. So I think during at least the two first phases it's much easier to just keep your distance, wait for her to put her head down, and then go in for the attack. Now it probably should be close. Well, of course, if I can manage to hit her. So let's see. As you can see, a forward thrust. Oh yeah, there. Now we're down to a third of her health, and she rips off both of her arms, and this makes it much harder and more difficult to stay in front of her. So oh yeah, and of course she still stomps you. So now the thing is, basically you do not want to get in front of her, because those teared off arms will give you a lot of trouble. You do not want to stand on her side, because she will stomp you. So basically, yeah, you will try to stay as much as you can on her back and just attacking the tail. You can attack the legs as well, but don't attack it from the side. Try to attack it from either when going back or being at the back, and just do a slash, not overhead slash, but well, you can see. Yeah, and of course at this phase she jumps way more, but the strategy is still the same. As soon as she jumps, just run towards her, go between her legs, find that tail, try to hit it, and hit the legs as well. As you can, I think this was my second attempt at fighting her, and I was quite stressed out at this moment, having been doing quite a good run and being afraid of getting that one-hit kill. Also realizing that it's getting close to the end, and I tend to, well, not panic, but I stress out and get more frantic with my attacks, and basically I keep hitting that attack button without basically having a good strategy. So as you can see now towards the end, I hit a lot of air. But that's just the way it goes. And of course, if I didn't say it initially, this goes without saying, but of course this is not the most effective way of dealing with this boss at all. But it's safe, and being the Defiled Chalice dungeons with my health reduced, having been killed so many times with one shot from a lot of these bosses, I just switched my entire strategy to taking my time, being patient, and just basically being satisfied with getting one hit in, retreating, one hit, retreating, trying to figuring out the patterns. And of course these slow bosses are way easier that way, and some of the more super aggressive frantic ones, but yeah, it works. Take some time, need to keep your patience, and if you're not like me and start to go frantic at the end, then of course this will take probably a lot less time as well. I keep just hitting nothing basically. But yeah, I'm getting there slowly. We'll take a few more shots and then she will be dead. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you had some troubles with her, hopefully this would help you. Maybe working our way towards that platinum. Yeah, I think this is it. Hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you. Goodbye.